All right. Am I live, ladies and gentlemen? Is that what's happening? Hello. Here I am in Rainwater Studios. Tonight, we're going to do something a little bit different. We've been inspired by a couple different circumstances. One, Robbie Bowden isn't feeling well, and he has asked for a rain check. So we're going to have Robbie come in sometime next month. Since what we like to do is make lemonade out of lemons, and because I've been greatly inspired by my new buddy Russ Baum, what we're doing tonight is Mandy is running the sound and the video. She's got her kiddos running the lights and the fog. Pull that fader down. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. Been working now, isn't it? You got it done? Okay. Very good. So we're learning some things, and we're making lemonade out of lemons. And what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to take your requests and play you some songs. It's going to be a good time, and we're going to utilize this new setup that we've been refining with Russ Baum during his morning show. He calls it On the Rise. It's at 10 a.m. each morning from right here at Rainwater Studios. And what we've done is we've set him up with an iPad and a screen so he can see your comments. And that's a lovely thing that we're going to duplicate tonight so that I can take your comments and hopefully get some feedback from you, get some requests for songs to play. And I already got one from my buddy Yancey Schaff over in Shelbyville. He wants to hear a song called Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. How's it going, Chad? You doing good out there, buddy? I see you on here. This is a song from my old buddy, Joe Bollinger. Bells are ringing, hearing freedom's ringing, all the birds are singing their last song. Can I get some effects out here, baby? When I called you, I thought you were a ghost. It's what you didn't say that hurt the most. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Now the grass is bleeding, such a burden weeping. Hear my Father's heaving, keeps me up. And understanding has left me for the coast. Took all of my money and bought a boat. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Now lift up your hearts, let them sing. Lift up your hearts, let freedom ring. Oh, let freedom ring. On streets you clamor, swinging golden hammers, with all your high-class manners and empty hearts. Your children crying, those tears of salt and wine. And to the bottle sighing, one last time, let it be to you a sign. But now my skin is peeling like a painted ceiling, and all my high-price healing has left me broke. And your surrendering is just a puff of smoke that'll find her soon, boys, that's all she wrote. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Lift up your hearts, let them sing. Lift up your hearts, let freedom ring. Oh, let freedom ring. Hey, look, it's my new friend from Scotland, David Yule. How's it going, David? Hey, Jack, can I get some fog out here, dude? Oh, yeah, bring it. Press that number 1 button. Blast it. There you go. Nice work. Now lift up your hearts, let them sing. Lift up your hearts, let freedom ring. Oh, let freedom ring. All right. That was a request from my good buddy Yancey Schaff. Yancey's over in Shelbyville, Indiana, and that song was written by Joe Bollinger of the Indiana Boys back in the day. And there was a whole nother verse that I didn't remember. Mind cutting the effects from my talky voice for me, Mandy? I'm just going to remind you of things until we get in a groove here. Yeah, I've got some remote technology over there that doesn't like to cooperate. Sometimes it disconnects. There we go. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa Baker. I hope it sounds great out there. We did a little stream check to just our patrons only a few minutes ago, and that's where we ate pizza together. We connected about some of these songs, and we worked out some of the bugs in our system, but not all of them. We're going to do this maybe once a month, if we're lucky. We'll keep this in mind for a once a month production, and we'll resume with the regular stream next week with some talented performers. Mandy, who's on the calendar for next week over there? You see it? I believe it's Bobby Donnelly and Heather Elkins is coming in with Barry Elkins. So Barry and Heather will play as a duo, and our good friend Bobby Donnelly that came in with Haley Jonay and Jacob Lefevre is going to come in and grace us with another performance. He's an amazing young artist. And you probably already know Heather Elkins. She's amazing. Wrote a wonderful Brown County song and plays them with her dad, Barry, who's he was the lead singer for the White Lightning Boys, still plays with them. Virtuosic mandolin player. They're going to be great. Tune in next week to see them. Do you guys have any... Oh, JC Jennifer says, play the Hadza. That happens to be the first song I ever wrote. And I wrote it based on a National Geographic article because I had to have some content to write about. And I was working this crappy job at a hardwood flooring plant. And so this song is written about the people that I connected with them because they are a Stone Age tribe in Africa. They move from side of a kill to the next side of a kill until they've eaten the elephant or the baboon or whatever it is that they've been hunting. They graze off the land. They carry a little pouch around their neck with a little tobacco and a pipe in it. It's just an amazing culture that's based off of nothing but living in the moment. So this song, The Hadza, is about that. And I swear at the beginning of it, I do not say anything about wanting to hump a baboon in the dark. I want to hunt a baboon in the dark is the actual lyric. So hear this, The Hadza. Bring in my effects, please. Oh, you're already on it. You don't have to tell Mandy more than once. She's killing it. This is for you, Jennifer. I see that, Concrete Town. I want to hunt a baboon in the dark, put an arrow in his flank, tear up on my credit card, say humbug to the bank. I want to waltz around in the tall grass, a bow and arrow in my hand. You can tell my boss that I seconds off, I'll be living off the land. We won't have to go in debt just to keep up with the Jones. We'll smoke cannabis from an old stone pipe till the minds and lungs are blown. We're gonna watch the leaves dance in the trees, feel the winds upon our cheeks. But we won't give one single thought to the passing of the weeks. We're gonna live in the moment. This moment's why we're here. Like the Hadza I've done the bush for the last 10,000 years. I'm gonna live in the moment. Well, this moment's why I'm here. Like the Hadza I've done the bush for the last 10,000 years. I'm gonna move out to the country. I'm gonna blow up my TV. And I'll take a tribeswoman for my wife and make John Prine proud of me. I'm gonna live in the moment. This moment's why I'm here. Like the Hadza I've done the bush for the last 10,000 years. I'm gonna live in the moment. This moment's why I'm here. Like the Hadza I've done the bush for the last 10,000 years. like the hides I've done to bush for the last 10,000 years. Right. That was the Hadza, ladies and gentlemen, for JC. That's Jclement. She calls herself JC Jennifer online. I'm not sure what that's about. Hiding her identity, I think. Most people have figured it out, though. Carol Slater, I also love Heather Dawn White. And she'll be in here next week, as I mentioned, for the stream. She'll be in here with her dad, Barry Elkins, and Bobby Donnelly will be playing solo. David, you would like to raise a glass and toast. What did I do with my beverage? Do you guys see it out there? You see it, Peyton? Do I have a beverage? Would you mind muting my effects, hon? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Concrete Town is coming up. Yeah, I know. It's a pain, but it works. I don't know. There's a beverage out there somewhere, I think. I understand. All right. I'm going to go ahead and play Concrete Town, so when you get a minute, we'll do the... That's all right. I'll find it in a minute. This is also for you, Jclement, JC Jennifer. I've got a secret to tell. My soul's not up for sale. Why have to make a living, even if it drags me through hell? I borrowed a time or two, credit cards just a few. I don't remember what I bought, but I'll bet my lenders do. I will not live like this. I would not be locked down. I will not do my time in your concrete town. I could move to the city or even a small town, but there's a fear in me I would only let myself down. A bird in a cage needs feed. A plowed field needs seed. A man needs open spaces and fresh air to breathe. I will not live like this. I would not be locked down. I will not do my time in your concrete town. So don't tell me, now don't tell me, now don't tell me this is all life has for me. Thank you, Jennifer, for that request. That song was featured on an Indiana Boys album called Muddy Boots and was our ticket to the Brown County Music Awards back at the Brown County Playhouse about, I don't know if that had been 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Richard Gist, if you're out there, you could chime in. Oh, thank you, hon. We have a beverage delivery. So Concrete Town got us Best New Song in the Best New Song category. And that was a lot of fun playing that with the Indiana Boys. Do any of y'all out there remember the Indiana Boys? Banjos, mandolins, and homegrown bluegrass Americana is what we were diving into back then. I think I'll play you one that Mandy likes off of the October Nights album. I'll take a little advice that my mother gave me and play you guys a couple songs off of each album that I've been a part of. We did 3 as the Indiana Boys. I have 1 solo album. I've appeared on, I was on the last Split Rail album. I'm now a part of Split Rail. We've got some great shows coming up I'll tell you about sometime. And I did a 3-song EP with the rock and roll band Rainwater a few years ago. And I've been on a guest on a few albums, but This one's off of the October Nights album. This is called Orion, and Mandy often requests this one from me. She says this is her favorite Indiana Boys album. I sure appreciate her.
Orion, Orion, what are you doing up there? Swinging your hips like you haven't got a care. Don't you know my family's hungry and we haven't much to eat? The winter's getting colder and my house is hard to heat. Now tell me you've got all the answers. Now tell me you know what to do. Family is looking at me. Here lately I'm looking at you.
Is this song worthy of some fog, Jack?
Orion the hunter, almighty and brave, gliding across the sky, your long sword you wave. Slaying them scorpions, they come by the swarm. That won't help this man to keep his family warm. And tell me you've got all the answers. And tell me you know what to do. My family is looking at me. Now here lately I'm looking at you. Orion, you're a good one and a gracious host. There's nights that I see you that chill me the most. Tell me you've got all the answers. Now tell me you know what to do. My family is looking at me. Now here lately I'm looking at you. Wondering what should I do? Yeah, brother, I'm looking at you.
All right. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you digging on the harp. David Yule, I'm ready for that big toast. If you want to raise a glass to all the frontline workers out there, I'm with you, brother. Greetings to you in Scotland, my new friend. All right. I think my buddy Dave Wallace jumped on here a little bit ago and chimed in with what looked like a request disguised as a remembrance of the Indiana Boys. Dave Wallace is an awesome dude. He shot a lot of footage of the Indiana Boys while we were still out and performing, and for that I am forever grateful. He's an amazing guy, one of my best friends, and my neighbor just down the road. So if you get online and look up the Indiana Boys, you're likely to find some Dave Wallace footage. And he did a great thing getting a board feed, so we had great audio for that stuff, and really clued me into the benefits of a board feed. And we use that same technology here for the Stream and Rainwater Studios. So I'm going to play Dave Wallace a tune called Do You Remember? And Jack, this has got to be foggy. Don't hold back, dude. I'm a big fan of the fog. We've got Jack Rozier out there running the fog machines for us. Jack's going to be 8 years old. He just turned 8, right? He just had his birthday party. Is that right, Mandy?
Yeah.
Excellent. 8-year-old Jack Rozier running the effects while we have, I believe you're 11 now, aren't you, Peyton? Oh, well, Peyton is going to do double duty. He'll run the fog and the lights. So if you like the lighting, that's compliments of Peyton Rozier. Here's Do You Remember for Mr. Dave Wallace.
Do you remember how the roads were narrow? You packed in tight in that Camaro in the Ozarks on our spring break. We froze our asses camping on a riverbank. And I remember your mother's attic, how the blankets there would spark off with static, and you would giggle every time as light steps from your fingertips to mine. Well, I do remember that, and I will not forget. Do you remember how we were fine through that blizzard of '79, and we were bundled and we were snowbound, and the tired woods that whispered their snow sounds, and the wood pile, it got so low, but John plowed through and brought us some more. Well, I do remember that, and I do not regret, but I do remember that, and I will not forget. You remember that trip to Florida, how we were trying to make it work with kids gone. You read a novel in your red glasses, something trashy about murder and molasses, and we held hands there beside the ocean when you said all it takes is showing some emotion. Well, I do remember that, and I do not regret, but I do remember that, and I will not forget. I remember that look in your eyes when I knew you knew that something wasn't right. And I remember a doctor's office. This road goes south and you're not getting off it into November, maybe December, but it's a fire that is burning down to embers. And right now you do remember that. You do not regret, and right now you do remember that until you must forget. And right now you will remember this, and right now you will remember this. This one last kiss. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Do You Remember, written by the great Joe Bollinger of the Indiana Boys. We released that on the This Modern World album back in 2015.
we still have copies of that if you need one. It's also available on iTunes and whatnot. Check out the official version. Those boys were some badass players of banjos, mandolins, guitars. It was a string band situation, but I believe we brought our good buddy Mark Minnick in to play some drums on that one, which was awesome. Lisa Marie, thank you for enjoying the lyrics. I've always been a big fan of Joe Bollinger's lyrics myself. David Jewell, can I play any summer songs? Well, I've got a song that I threatened to play for somebody on the stream with Russ Baum during the On the Rise show this morning. I'll play that for you. It's kind of a summer-themed thing. I don't know if we straight out mention summer in it, but it is. It's about a frog, and it's about quitting your job. So I'm going to play you a song called Sunnin'. And if any of y'all out there know any songs that I play, feel free to send me some more requests, because I'm really enjoying this, hanging out with you here. One big drink, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll have another song. Have a drink with me. All right. This next tune, like I said, it's about a frog, and it's about quitting your job. Some people just call it the frog song. My buddy Barry Elkins calls it that. And it goes a little something like this. This is for you, David Jewell, my new friend. Keep this job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody's ever wasting my time. Just cause I'm broke, it don't mean I'm running. I'm like a frog on a rock, just a sunning, waiting on a meal to pass by. Keep this job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody's ever wasting my time. I might be useless as tits on a hog and funny looking like a three-legged dog, but I'm getting by. Yeah, I like living right and being free. That's all anyone can say for me. So keep this job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody's ever wasting my time. Well, I've been young and I've had trouble. Bad mistakes I've made double, but God's on my side. I like living right and being free. That's all anyone can say for me. Job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody's ever wasting my time. Cause I'm scared, it don't mean I'm running. I'm like a frog on a rock, just a sunning, waiting on a meal to pass by. I like living right and being free. That's all anyone can say for me. So keep this job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody's ever wasting my time. I might be useless as tits on a hog and funny looking like a three-legged dog, but I'm getting by. I like living right and being free. Could give a damn what to say about me anyway. Right, that was the frog song, also known as Sunnin'. That's for you, David Yule. Thanks for tuning in, brother man. It's nice to meet you. I see Austin James on here. Austin does some great live streams from up in the Martinsville area. And I'd love to have Austin back in here, maybe to sit here and share songs with me in like a Riders in the Round format, or just to be another guest on the stream would be lovely. So, Austin, I'm talking to you, buddy. Right on. All right. I don't see any other requests in the commentary, so
Your
that
mom
means
made
I'm...
one.
Oh, who did?
Your mom.
Oh, Mom, what do you want to hear? Magnolia?
But it wasn't specific.
Uh-oh. Well, I think I know what she wants.
The one with the fire tower, drive-in, and canoe.
Oh, that one is called Oh My My. So we'll play 2 for Mom because she's Mom and she's awesome. So let's get Magnolia in there first, and we'll slow it down, and then we'll sing her Oh My My, which was released on my solo album. We called that one The River Flows, and the song Oh My My is featured on it. But before I play that, I'd like to play this one for my mom, Victoria Rainwater. This one's for you, Mom. It is called Magnolia, and it was actually written by J.J. Cale. Whippoorwill sing, a soft summer breeze makes me think of my baby I left down in New Orleans. Oh, down in New Orleans. Magnolia, you sweet thing, you're driving me mad. Gotta get back to you, babe. You're the best I ever had. Oh, you whisper good morning so sweetly in my ear. Oh, well, I'm coming home to you, baby. I'll soon be there. Oh, I'll soon be there. Magnolia, you sweet thing, you've driven me mad. Well, I'm coming home to you, babe. You're the best I ever had. Oh, you're the best I ever had. Right. That was J.J. Cale's Magnolia. Lisa Marie, you guessed it. You have, you got a good mind for music out there, lady. That was for you, Victoria Rainwater. I have another one coming to you that I think I'm going to change up a little bit. Since I've got this F harp in here, I'm going to play Oh My My out of the key of C, just to be different. I don't think I've ever tried this, so it's going to be a first. And I could probably just play it without the capo, but this will make the voicing of the guitar extra cool too. Hey, thanks Russ. Thanks for tuning in, man. It was great hanging out with you this morning. And I'm looking forward to On the Rise and rising up with you tomorrow morning, dude. Here is Oh My My.
Between the TV and the radio, our favorite music and our favorite shows, full icebox, full pantry, living life comfortably. We'd order pizza on a Friday night, little liquor, we were feeling alright. We'd go to the drive-in show, the happy place where the lovers go, me and you and a cooler of beer. It didn't matter if the picture was clear. They'd show movies till 3 a.m., but neither one of us was watching them. So oh my, 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 oh my, my, mine is not the reason why. Oh why? Was ours but to do and die. All the love that we shared wasn't perfect, but we never cared. We'd go on a canoe trip, perfect weather and perfect lips, me and you another cooler of beer, behind our paddles with nothing to fear, good weather and better friends, man I hope we live to do it again. So oh my, 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 oh my, my, mine is not the reason why. Oh why? Ours but to do and die. All the love that we had wasn't perfect, but it wasn't so bad. We'd go to the fire tower, see the sunset in all its power, dying light on dying leaves. Babe, you were a sight to see, your skirt blowing round your knees. Ooh, my, 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 oh my, my, mine's not the reason why. Oh, why? It's ours but to do and die. All the love that we shared wasn't perfect, but we never cared. Oh my, 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 oh my, my, mine is not the reason why. Oh why? Was ours but to do and die. All the love that we shared wasn't perfect, but we never cared.
Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to play. out of the key of C, different than the recorded version, different than any version anywhere ever. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm really enjoying myself here. Thanks for the encouragement. I've got a song to play for my buddy Dave Wallace and for my daughter. This one was written for Eleanor Lynn Rainwater, and we recorded a video in my front and backyard, probably back in 2015, 2016. I was remodeling this place upstairs so that Ellie could move in with me, as you know, we're from a bit of a broken home, and I was trying to make a little apartment abode, and this song is called No Home Without You because it wouldn't have been a home without Ellie here with me. And the good news is she's here with me. She's running around outside or up in her room on a device right now, as a matter of fact. So this is No Home Without You, and you can check out the official video. It's really a well-done home video is what it looks like, and it's a great memory for me. I'm so glad we have it. Compliments of my brother Seth and my good buddy Dave Wallace. Here's the song in raw form. Let's see. What's the sense in being happy? There ain't no point in being blue. What's the use of being homesick? There's no home without you. There's no home without you. I watch you use your imagination. How I love the way you play. Beautiful in your elation. Like the sun on rainy days. Like the sun on rainy days. Miss you deep as hilltop wells, and as long as country streams, in the ringing of the bells, and in the dreaming of my dreams, and in the dreaming of my dreams. I used to run when there was danger, I would climb to get away. I've grown more foolish, now we're braver, to let my heart endure this pain, to let my heart endure this pain. I wanna give you something special. It's not shiny, but it's new. Not rough and precious metal. Just a kiss from me to you. Just a kiss from me to you. So what's the sense in being happy? There ain't no point in being blue, 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 blue. What's the use of being homesick, baby? There's no home without you. 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 All right. That was No Home Without You, written for Eleanor Rainwater, ladies and gentlemen. Check out the official video online. It is dated and old, and it looks like a glorious home video, but we're pretty proud of it, and I'm glad to have it. Thank you for the encouragement here, Mitch. Austin, James, you're pretty badass yourself, sir. I'd love to hear you play some tunes at me here shortly. I think I'd like to play you a tune written by my buddy Caleb Baker. I'm getting ready to play a wedding up at the Children's Museum on the 26th. I'm going to play Underneath the T-Rex. There's going to be a giant dinosaur poised right above me while I play 4 or 5 hopefully appropriately themed songs from my buddy Josh and my buddy Rachel. It's going to be incredible, but this is one of the few love songs that I know, so I think I'm going to play it for you today so that I can prepare for this wedding. You let me know what you think. Old Caleb plays it out of A. Sometimes I just play it out of G. So I think I'm going to play it out of G, just to be different. And I hope you dig it. It's called The Lucky One. And there's also a video for this online. Check out Split Rail's official YouTube channel and check out this sweet music video I got to be a part of, shot up at Caleb Baker's house. These guys make me want to be a better musician and a better person. They're incredible brothers and incredible bandmates. And this is Caleb Baker's tune, Lucky One. She's born in Bossier City, been a Hoosier girl since then. She was 18 when I found her, never let her slip away from me again. She works hard and she plays hard, I see angels in her eyes. Got a family and a mortgage. Every day I love her and I hold her when she cries and she says, I don't mind sometimes where we go or what we find, as long as I can ride with you. And I said, girl, I'm the lucky one. I'd shoot the moon, I'd rope the sun, just to prove my love's love that's true. There ain't nothing, girl, I wouldn't do for you. We sip silver tequila on a Thursday afternoon, on a couch out on the front porch, till she's howling at the moon. We ain't trying to drown no demons, she ain't drinking to forget. Says it helps to make her smile, and it takes a little bit of my stress. And I guess I don't mind sometimes where we go or what we find, as long as I can ride with you. And I said, girl, I'm the lucky one. I'd shoot the moon, I'd rope the sun, just to prove my love's love that's true. There ain't nothing, girl, I wouldn't do for you. And I said, I don't mind sometimes where we go or what we find, as long as I can ride with you. I said, girl, I'm the lucky one. I'd shoot the moon, I'd rope the sun, just to prove my love's love that's true. There ain't nothing, girl, I wouldn't do for you. Right. That was Lucky One, a Caleb Baker Split Rail original. Check it out on the official Split Rail channel. I believe it's called Split Rail Official.
I'm gonna interrupt here for a second.
Please do, Mandy.
I'm gonna switch over to my camera too. So,
ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Mandy Rozier.
So Robin Huff commented a little bit ago that she would be happy if this was our artist every week, and so I have to be the one to say that, like, yes, that would absolutely be amazing. I know some of you are watching for the first time tonight, so if you don't know, most weeks Kenan is just back here. He hosts, and then he's back here running this, and this is all, like, his brainchild. He's been growing this for 3 years, and it's amazing what he does. And he devotes almost all of his time and his effort, and this is his full-time job. You know, most of us here are volunteers, and he does this day in and day out. He's put his heart and soul into this, and most of the time he's supporting other artists, and we don't get to see nearly enough of him. So please just I know that you guys are enjoying this, and we just wanted you to know how much we appreciate you. And we've pinned in the comments, and it's in the description, our Patreon, where you can go and kind of learn more about what we do. And there's Venmo and PayPal if you want to throw them a tip or anything. And it's not necessary, really. We just appreciate that you're here and that you're watching and that you enjoy what you're seeing. But I want to like ask you to applaud, and no one will be able to hear it if you do. I am just so in awe of what this man does, and I appreciate all of you for helping to support it, because it's really just incredible to see it all come together and to see how far it's come. And that's my spiel. But yes, it should be him every week. He's talking about maybe doing it once a month. Maybe we'll just have to invent a separate show that we do once a week. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out, and you guys tell us what you think. I'll throw it back to you now.
Right on. To elaborate on what you're saying there, maybe zoom in on this guy right here. This is, Mandy and I have been working on this show together for the last 3 years, and it started up on the couch, and mostly it started with us just throwing ourselves into technology that we didn't understand. And there were a lot of hard times figuring this stuff out for the last couple years, but at the beginning of this year, we started putting on a repeatable program that features local and regional artists from as far away as about 3 hours away. Folks have come down here, and they play on Wednesday nights, and a solo artist plays 3 songs, a duo does 6 songs. We don't have to get into why. The trio plays 9 songs. There's a lot of technical things, but the idea is that we take the best performances and we create a compilation album so that we can share the artists of the Midwest with the world. And we're working on our second one. This one was the Best of Stream mixtape Winter 2021, and we featured all of these artists at a showcase at the Playhouse back in March. Our next showcase at the Playhouse in Nashville, Indiana, is July 17th, and we're going to feature 8 more wonderful artists. The album Best of Stream Spring 2021 is being mastered right now. I've been working on it all this week, and we're going to send it off to the presses by Monday. Mandy says Friday, but I'm trying to say Monday. And
Friday,
Nuck
so that
Mills
you'll do
is
it by
helping us with the exactly. She knows how I work. Nuck Mills did our graphic design on this album, and he's going to come down here and help me with the spring album. Matt Brookshire supplies photography of this local area. This barn's just over close to Lake Lemon, and this is the train trestle that crosses Shuffle Creek Road. If folks from around here recognize that. If you're not from around here, it's a beautiful place. There's Lake Lemon underneath the train trestle, and we drive under that on our way to Bloomington. So the next album, Matt has sent me the photographs for that. It'll feature the same barn, but in the springtime with flowers around it and green grass and leaves. And then the back will be a different picture, a different bit of local scenery for you to check out. So we're hoping to, the goal is to feature local art and scenery, local photography, and local music. And then hopefully when you catch a show by any one of these artists, they'll have this album there so you can pick it up and be amazed and get introduced to a whole bunch of other wonderful local artists. So we're really invested in that concept. We really love working with all these different artists, and we're going to keep doing that. We might do this once a month. I don't know. Or we might switch it to a different night. We'd love to hear what you guys think about it, but we can't stop doing the other shows with the other artists, because that's so gratifying and so much a part of what we want to do here. And I just have to say a big thank you to Mandy for putting up with me this whole time while we've been developing this thing. She's amazing. And without further ado, I'd like to honor this request by the also amazing Robin House Huff over in Greene County. I'm glad you're tuned in, Robin. Robin would like to hear Lord Willin', and I'll only do this for Todd or Robin Huff, because they're awesome. This is one I wrote and played with my rock and roll band Rainwater, but now sometimes we play it as split rail. It's a little bit more of a rockin' song. It's a little bit about bootlegging and getting by, and then it has some other hidden meanings for me. But I hope you dig it. It's Lord Willin'. Well, I say, Lord willin', and the creek don't rise. Lord willin', and the creek don't rise. Lord willin', and the creek don't rise. I have my baby by my side. Lord willin', and the creek don't rise. We'll meet you on the other side, and there ain't no
I can feel a shiver running up my spine. No, there ain't no six gun. I said, low willing, the creek don't rise. Low willing, the creek don't rise. Low willing and the creek don't rise. We'll cross the great divide. Low willing and the creek don't rise. I have my baby by my side and there ain't no six gun. Shoot straight out of the mine. Well, I can hear the road making a real good time. I can feel a shiver running up my spine. Oh, there ain't no six gun. Well, there ain't no six gun, shoot straight out of the mine. And I can hear the road making a real good time. Can you feel that shiver running up your spine? No, there ain't no six gun. No, there ain't no six gun. Well, there ain't no six gun, shoot straight out of the mine. And I can hear the road making a real good time. I can feel a shiver running up my spine. No, there ain't no six gun. No, there ain't no six gun. Come on. Yeah, come on. All right, that was for you Huffs out there in Greene County, Indiana. Thank you for the shout out. Robin, you've earned the opportunity to shout out another song. Otherwise, I'm going to have to think of one myself. But I think I have at least two ideas. So you've got some time. I want to play you another song that's a love song because I've got to get ready for this wedding where I'll play underneath the Tyrannosaurus Rex. There's a lot of pressure. Have any of you ever played a show at the Children's Museum? Am I the only one that will have ever played a show at the Children's Museum? I don't know. If you'd like to play a show at the Children's Museum, I can introduce you to the T-Rex. And the T-Rex sets up all the gigs up there. My new best buddy. This song I'm going to play you was on the Indiana Boys' This Modern World album, and it is called Indiana Holdin' You. I'm due to write another love song, ladies and gentlemen, and the next one will be for the lovely Mandy Rozier. Guaranteed. This is how we go through the slowly falling snow when our hearts are on fire and there's ice under tire and our favorite songs are playing on the radio. This is how we play after working every day. It's hard to stay warm in the middle of a storm. Hey baby, can I get a little closer to you? They say it's hot out in California, while the sun still shines in the Carolinas. It's 80 degrees down in southern Florida. There's nowhere I'd rather be, it's true, than in Indiana holding you. Riding on a sled or lying in my bed out on the town or in her nightgown, that girl, she sure is looking good. Got first demeanor in my hand, I greet her. She worked all day, helping me to make my way a better lover. A man can never hope to fight. They say it's hot out in California, while the sun still shines in the Carolinas. It's 80 degrees down in southern Florida. There's nowhere I'd rather be, it's true, than in Indiana holding you. Working on her car or looking at the stars and feeling pretty good. While I'm sitting on her hood, yeah, she's my lady, my damsel in distress. They say it's hot out in California, while the sun still shines in the Carolinas. It's 80 degrees down in southern Florida. There's nowhere I'd rather be, it's true, than in Indiana holding you. There's nowhere I'd rather be, it's true, than in Indiana holding you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Indiana holding you, and that is all the time we have for the stream this evening. It's been lovely having a beverage and singing songs at you. Thank you so much for all of your requests and for tuning in and for all of the great encouragement from Scotland with David Yule and my new friend Lisa Baker. Oh, Jenny Dyer's on here. My mom, Victoria Rainwater's watching. Robin Huff and Todd Huff over in Greene County. You guys are amazing. Mitch Perkheiser, am I saying that right? I don't know you, man, but I'm glad you stopped in. Austin James, same to you. Folks, we'll be back next week with Bobby Donnelly and Heather and Barry. Well, I can't say Heather and Barry Elkins anymore because it's Heather White and Barry Elkins, but it's a father-daughter duo, and they're incredible. Tune in next week, same time, same place, 8 p.m. at Rainwater Studios, and we'll chat with you more then. It's a little different program if you're not familiar with it, but do check it out. I won't waste your time telling you about it. Just come check it out. Thank you so much, Mandy, for running the cameras and being awesome. You want to say bye to everybody over there?
Yeah, you guys want to?
You want to show them Peyton maybe a little bit? What Peyton's been doing over here. Peyton Rozier, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Rozier. That's our talented and worthy crew.
There he
Peyton
is.
on the lights, Jack on the fog machines. That is a whole family of studio technicians right there. Amazing people. Thank you so much for doing that for us, guys. Thank you, Mandy Rozier. We will cut from this production with a little outro video.
that a great friend of ours, Justin Drake, shot for us of this very place. So you get to see the outside of the barn that we're in right now. Check it out, and we'll see you next week. Oh, wait. Patrons, if you want to tune back in at 9:15, we do this thing. It's typically the Boundary Water stream where the artists collaborate together. They jam together. They come up with a song. They play together. The patrons get another tune, and those can be cover songs, because typically we focus on originals during the public stream. But since it's just me tonight, I'm going to have to figure out something special to do for you patrons that tune into the patrons-only group. If you're not already a patron, consider checking us out at patreon.com. If you are, thank you so much. We're already planning our next get-together out here, and we're hoping to see you July 17th at the Playhouse. Mandy, do me a favor and roll the outro video. I'm getting out of here.